Hello, my wonderful friends. Happy Father's Day. It is today Sunday, but it will be posted in the morning, this video. So we were celebrating my husband's day, and the weather was so cooperative. We had time to stay outside and have fire pit and dinner outside. So it was really wonderful for us to be as a family. And I want to start, and I will start with the news story. Well, not that new, but next month, exactly to the day, Jeff Bezos and his brother, and one more person going into the, well, how you call this? They going to travel and into a space. I thought that a big story, and I was wondering how long they are going to travel. Only 11 minutes. And I have Sarah is asking, rich people like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Richard Branson will travel to the space. Do you see any possibility for regular people to travel, not only for the rich ones? Only if you will be studied to be astronaut, otherwise I don't think so. It's such an expensive thing, so that's not yet on for the regular people. In the future, yes, but not yet. I remember when the first time we were hearing that people were going to the moon. In 30 years, people will be traveling to the moon, going for vacation, blah, blah, blah. Oh, what a promises. Nothing happened like that. It takes time because it is expensive. And the extra person that is right now unknown was paying 20 million euro. No, pounds, not euros. So it is really pricey thing. And Steffi Santa is asking, will Jeff Bezos, I hope I'm not mixing the name, is Jeff Bezos and his brother survive the first space tourism light scheduled for July 2021? And we were eating dinner, and I asked my son to ask me this question, and Roman asked me, and I saw Jeff Bezos naked, crossing his legs and pulling his hand down there. That's like kind of feeling embarrassed, and he's naked. So maybe he had some little accident and he has to be washed. Why would he be naked and embarrassed? But we will know in 1 month from now. 8,000 people signed a petition forbidding them to come back to Earth. Not that much like, but I think he will have to change his underwear, and that will be the result of that 11 minutes experience. But I will pull 3 cards and maybe we will know more from the cards. So I thought I will start with that kind of light subject. I think they know that it has to be kind of safe, but because he is not used to it, the gravity is gravity, and stress is stress, so he will act maybe a little bit iffy. The journey is not going to be that easy as he thinks. It is the body. He will need the doctor's help. help after that. So there will be some stress for his body. It will be successful. Reason to have the celebration, but there will be a need of doctor, and I saw he's naked and washed, so ready for being washed. I would like to predict that there were not like, but I want to warn people that there will be 5 or 6 big hurricanes this year, so be prepared. It is the typical hurricane wave from there, but it will be big ones. And I said that the fires a few weeks ago, and now it's such a huge amount of fires. I'm sorry. And I predicted, and it was a few days later, that the earthquakes in California. Thank you for letting me know, for telling me that I was correct, but at least I feel I have the obligation to prepare people. Deborah W. What plans does Melania have in light of Trump RICO and coup charges? And I saw her, it's like a nursing room. The baby is sleeping in the crib. Crib has bars. And she's walking backwards and closing the door. She would like to leave him as soon as possible, I think, without any public drama. She don't want to make any fuss over the internet or newses. She will be moving very quietly. Oh, she might have someone already that she is in love with, the lovers. She wants to be with her friends, family. She's waiting for that moment for so long. No one is supporting her, but she is waiting to be free. And, like every mom who put the baby to sleep, and we wanted to get out, so we had a little bit time for ourselves, especially in the evening when we were tired and we want to. And I think she feels like that big nanny for a big baby. Judy G. I feel bad for the Russian people. When will Putin be out of power? Roxanne believes that something is going to happen to Putin. And I think I saw the candles, a lot of candles. I think you both are right. There will be something going on. I have the feeling that they will try to assassinate him. And I see a lot of chaos and candles. So I don't know if someone will be successful or the person who will be shooting will be killed. But there will be eventually some moment that they would like to get rid of him. Hugo Sanders is asking, will the West help the Russian people rise up against Putin and his followers? Sorry, against Putin and his followers. The West is already helping with the against Putin movements. They are helping. They are trying the best quietly, but the West is helping because they want to. They don't want to openly do that, because when Hillary Clinton was doing, then Putin was revenging. So everyone is afraid for their own position. Yes, they are doing the dirty job behind the scenes, educating people. That's such an important thing. So they are giving a lot of knowledge to people about Putin's wealth, about his oligarchs, wealth and so on, and who Putin is, that he is the dictator. Yesterday I was lucky to talk with someone who moved out from Russia, and he has family there, and he said he feels that he is a king. He is feeling that he is so important that no one can take his power away from him. But I think he said his father is one of the regular people, and they don't like Putin anymore. So eventually something will happen, something will break. We have to be patient. Elizabeth, can the Bidens find way to be safe with help from US agencies? I think the agents will be very paranoid. They will be checking under the carpet. I saw the pulling mattress and checking. So they will be checking every hotel when they are going somewhere, if there is no poison, nothing like that. So that, yes, they will be very cautious how to protect the president, and they will be helpful. And Biden is 150 days, no drama, no dirty scandals, no one is quitting. They will be able to fulfill the goals, the dreams. He can sleep well and quietly until the judgment day. So we have to watch when the judgment day will come. He is not that young, so we have to be prepared that sometimes the health issues might come out. Is King Jong-un getting sick? And I was actually preparing and I wrote, we will have to pay more attention to North Korea. Not good to hear about Kim Jong-un. I think he is sick. He lost a lot of weight. And I feel he is feeling like, when I ask someone at the table to ask me this question, when I close my eyes, I said, it's like that. So he is hardly awake. Maybe if they cut sometimes part of the digestive, the stomach for losing weight, then people are very low on energy. Sometimes they are very depressed even. So I think he is feeling like that, really lousy. He looks different. But he doesn't look like he has the energy of a young person. Even when he was more overweight, he had more energy before. Yes, his sister will be very much hoping him to be in a power queen of work. He will be still doing work, he will be still working, but up and down with his health. So he is feeling under the weather. I think he was in a coma for some time, and then he recovered, or they put him in seduced coma before, because I saw those two beds, one ready. And later I learned that the wife has to sleep in the hospital, so probably the next bed was for her. Heather P. Are we going to find out who was giving tours at the White House to the Proud Boys and others? And the picture that I saw in my mind was the solar. Yes, the solars will be the gold mining information, and we will learn eventually who was inviting the Proud Boys to White House, the pictures that they will take with some people. Eventually, yes. After January 6, after those riots, a lot of telephones were confiscated. All the decisions that they were making are in the memory of the phones. And the cooperation between Proud Boys and White House will be visible, so we will know eventually who was behind the scenes. From Roman Question, my son, he is, everyone probably loves the Simpsons movies, so he asked, and Tracy as well, they said, oh, that's a great question. Is Matt Groening, he is creator of Simpson, a time traveler? Because he was so often predicting things and then they will happen. He predicted that Trump will be a president. He predicted, but that was many years before. And he predicted that riots in the Congress. So when I closed my eyes, I didn't see him as a time traveler, but I saw him as a psychic, symbol of psychic. For me, it's like someone who is putting a candle for spiritual cleansing. Excuse me. And then I was asked, will Trump get sick? And eventually, yes. I think he is already getting some problem with his prostate or urinary problem, because I saw him walking in a circle. It's like someone who wants to go to pee and can't do it. So I think that was the symbol of the prostate or some urinary problems. Good harvest. He is dreaming about good harvest. He is always thinking about everything. But the harvest is this year will be, and next year it will be even worse for him, because he will be paying to the government all those things that he's supposed to be paying. So for him, the harvest will be not that good. Melania might be thinking about leaving. And Angel of Justice is, Angel of Swords is fighting with him. So he has to be prepared that he might have a really tough time. He was in a hospital. We never learned why he was in a hospital. I saw him going into a tube for cat skin. So, and it was emergency. You remember that 2 years ago, I think, that what happened. They never got any information, any leakage about what was the reason why he was pulled to the hospital. He said it's a few months before the full checkup, yearly checkup. He went 3 months before for Bernie Sanders. I'm worried that his blood pressure is getting out of control. He has too much excitement, and today when I was watching him, he was getting red. I think we have to be watching for him, because he's not paying enough attention to his own health. He is sick and he is always fighting. He is not the good cards, 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords and 7 of Swords. If someone can give him some backup to tell him or his wife, that would be nice, that she will send him to a doctor, because I'm worried that he might explode one moment. Like, when he was trying to be a president, he got a heart attack. Difference between dream and astral travel. Dreams are controlled by us, and astral travel, dreams are not controlled by us. They just come and go. We don't know what we will have, what kind of dream we will have. But astral travel we can control, so that's the difference between one and the other. This video will be shorter, so I wouldn't have to worry about doing this in 2 parts. The last time it was 28 minutes and it stopped, but I had a lot of questions today. I was busy with my family, so bet you will forgive me that it's shorter today. We have to pray for every dad that they will be healthy, good, and having a lot of time and patience with the kids and enjoying the moments. We were looking last night with my husband, we were going through albums. It's so nice to go back and check the history. And the kids were young, never, when they are 5, 7, 10, they don't challenge you, that they are more trouble when they are much older, and we have to live with that. It's much more fun when they are younger. But we want them to grow up, and then when they grow up, it's completely different picture. So I want everyone to have a good memories about your father, your loved ones. I wish everyone who wants to be a father that will be a father, and every mother who wants to be a mother that will be a mother. Be strong, be safe, enjoy your life, and go sometimes to the memories and watch your old movies or old pictures. The old pictures were nicer because they were in album. You didn't. The computer took away so much. We don't have those printed pictures anymore because they are there, and it's not the same. It's absolutely not the same. And I bet you agree with me that the old pictures were maybe more expensive, but because we had parents in Poland, we were doing so many pictures. Take care of each other, stay positive, stay healthy, stay safe, enjoy summer, enjoy your life, and see you next time. Bye bye. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your likes, and thank you for donations. And whoever would like to come for the reading, thank you for that too. Thank you. Bye bye.